Hello everyone, and welcome to a game called The Shape of Happiness. So, is happiness a diamond, a triangle, a circle, a square, or a rectangle? Let's find out. Maybe it's a cube, or maybe it's a sphere. It was just an ordinary day like any other. Carrying my backpack, I walk along the streets with the chilly wind blowing at my hair and face. It should be around this location somewhere. My footsteps take me down an unfamiliar path, yet the familiar pattern of the zebra crossing spurs me forward. Pitter-patter, the sound of my footsteps hitting the concrete road. My mind wanders as my legs continue moving forward. It's been a long time since I've paid any attention to traffic. I haven't been in this part of town before. Something isn't quite right. But what? A truck? Well, get out of the middle of the road, then. Before I lost all consciousness, I saw the world warping around me for a split second, before everything faded to black. Oh no, she got hit by a car. This is horrible. I thought we were talking about happiness. This is not a happy situation at all. You could say that I crossed the line. What? What do we... Where? Shrugs. Home. Where? Oh, well, who were those people? Hello. Are you the person who was running on the road earlier? Yeah, that was probably not a smart decision for you. I'm alive! In a different world. Wait, since when did the world look so white? Or maybe it's more apt to say that I whited out. Thank goodness no one is here to hear my bad puns. I got hit by a truck and lost consciousness for a while. And when I woke up, the world became like this. Oh no, something must be wrong with my eyes. But I don't seem to see the problem. Actually, I don't really see anything at all, except this white blank screen of nothingness. I am standing in what seems to be a white room that stretches infinitely. Did I actually die, or am I dreaming? But it feels too real to be a dream. What should I do? I should do a quick save. Look around, but there's actually nothing to see. I take a few steps around, observing the space around me. Oh, I do see something after all. All we had to do was look. And that something happens to be nothing. Wow, you really got me there, didn't you? I don't see my bag anywhere either. I lost all my stuff. Well, if I keep looking around, I'm bound to find something. And if I want to find clues faster, then I just have to search the area at double speed. I start running with all my strength. If I keep running, I'm bound to find something, right? Right? This seems kind of hopeless until we stumble upon a rectangle. Oh, it worked. I see something. A piece of paper? A piece of white paper in this white background room? Let's see. My goodness, what is this atrocious handwriting? And then suddenly a huge gust of wind started blowing. The paper! I took a leap of faith in an attempt to catch the paper, and it seems that my faith was ungrounded, quite literally. The line on the ground beneath me is border between ground and air. The whole room was white, so how would I know there's a ledge? We die again. Wah! This is the perfect game for me, because I get wah. Wah! You could say that I... Don't say it. Don't say it. Cross the line again. Chapter 1. The Shape of the Stars. Zzz, zzz, warm fluffy blanket. I'm home? This warmth, Grandma? I hear vague voices around me, unfamiliar voices. They're awake, says someone in a different text. I never seen a shape like them before, so cool. Wait, August, we don't know if it's safe to... Hey, quiet down, everyone. I feel something poke my cheek. I wake up to a bunch of people with shaped heads. Wait, are they even people? Diamond's like, honey, I'm home. The square-shaped has their hand against my cheek. I must be dreaming. If I close my eyes, maybe they'll go away. I close my eyes and let my body fall back into the fluffy bed. It's what I thought. Wait, you can't fall asleep again. The strange square-shaped entity squishes my cheek gently. I'm not dreaming. Circlehead begins to speak. August, stop. You're scaring them. Who are you all? What are you all? Hey now, don't be rude. Triangle Head finally speaks up. Sorry. I think we should take a step back first. Circle, there is Cinnamon. I am August, but you know that already. Sparrow, says the triangle. I'm back. That must be Indigo. The brain is processing, but not remembering all these names. Another one shaped like a diamond enters the room carrying a bag of groceries. Upon seeing me, they immediately drop their groceries into the floor in an exaggerated manner. What is that? Don't you be rude to them too, Indigo. Yeah, don't be rude, Indigo. Oh yeah, and we picked them off the floor just now. What? Suddenly I'm the rude one now? Picked me off the floor? A soft voice calls out from behind the crowd. It is peculiar indeed. Well, what is your name? Strange one who fell from the skies? I fell from the sky? Name. My name is Cassie? Oh. Cassie? Is that a strange name? In our world, I suppose it's a little odd, yes. Welcome to our merry gang, then. We all have weird names. Names like ours are not so common here. Indeed. I suppose that is how we all met in the first place, Really? I think your name sounded pretty normal to me. I mean, in comparison to this situation I'm in. When we found out each other's names, we naturally formed a group despite being different shapes. Since you have a weird name too, we can join us, I guess. Sparrow, that's... Welcome, Cassie, to the Association of Strange Sounds. Do you guys, play in a band of strange sounds or something? Oh, is that the name of your group? Nope, I thought of it on the spot. Association of Strange Sounds. Wait a moment, that doesn't spell S. S for association. That's a fantastic name. Anyway, we saw you fall from the sky just now. It was pretty scary. Thankfully, you seemed fine. Just what happened? Ignoring the strange event unfolding in front of me right now, I speak. I got into an accident, woke up in this right room, and then I fell off a ledge, I think. And then I woke up here. I feel fine, though. It's so bizarre, almost as if I went to another world. You actually did go into another world, in fact. So, what would you say happened to you was out of this world? Everybody just... Oh, come on. Surely that's better than August's ass joke. Oh, it's not a joke. Well, In any case, Cassie, if you came from another world, then that certainly explains your odd shape. My shape? I don't know, Cassie seems to be in a good shape to me. No, not that kind of shape, you silly square. Mirror, just look at yourself. Indigo points to a mirror, and my eyes trail to their tiny hands instinctively. They are so round. Turning my attention to the mirror, I see myself for the first time in this strange world. This is me? My face and form have become all blobby, like mochi. I try to grab my hair and face, and everything feels smooth to the touch. Soft. I haven't taken a good look at myself today, but I didn't expect to be like this. This is so cool! All my blemishes are gone, and my hair is so long and fluffy. My body also feels surprisingly light, as if I weigh no more than a feather. Is it because I've become 2D? Sorry, we didn't mean to be rude about your shape, though you seem pretty happy about it. Sparrow's voice cuts me out of my momentary daydream. No, it's alright. I'm not bothered by it at all. I look absolutely adorable. I've never seen a shape like you before. A shape with so many polygons. No. I wouldn't say they are all polygons, but as I was saying, you do not look like a shape that exists in our world. And I'm not sure how exactly you got into our world either. Indigo looks at the others, who shrug their shoulders in response. Seems like no one knows much. Yeah, it's a bunch of confusion, and it seems like this world's very peaceful. They have nothing to do but talk to one another, so their conversation's a little, dim. Which is kind of, a little more realistic, because everything seems so wholesome here. What do you think, Cinnamon? Cinnamon? I turn around and notice that Cinnamon has been looking at me all this time with a puzzled expression. Surely there are no trucks here, right? They look like they're thinking about something. I stare back. Oh, sorry for staring, You're human, aren't you? Human? I would not be a human. Not at all. I'm 2D. Humans aren't 2D. Yeah, I am. I'm a human from Earth. What's a human? Are they a kind of shape too? I wonder. I don't really know. Maybe I've heard of humans somewhere in a book. I never knew human shapes existed. Oh, you got to show me the book sometime, Cinnamon. So Cassie is human-shaped. She is human. The sound of stomach growling. August, are you hungry? No, I'm August. No, I meant... Never mind. Why don't we go get some food then, shall we? How does food work in this world? Do you guys eat paper? Indigo picks up the bag of groceries still on the floor and daintily puts each item on the counter. Come on, get some food too, Cassie. Oh, are you sure? I don't want to intrude or anything. As a member of ASS, you shall dine with us. We are not seriously calling ourselves that. Fun fact, Indigo grows about an inch shorter when they're angry. Indigo didn't deny it. Well, if you say so, I'll join for food. Everyone gathers at the table, each grabbing a packet of food. They got Kumpai sight. Ta-da! Oh, what is this? Oh, have you not seen this before? It's Kumpai sight. A what? A Kumpai sight. It is a composite, because it is a food that can be molded from many shapes. It is called pie because the shop owner is a circle shape, or so I heard. It's really good. Might as well take a bite. A part of me still thinks that this is all some delirious dream I'm having from being too tired and hit by a truck. But right now, this feeling isn't too bad. If this is some strange dream, then so be it. We're gonna go around the table and eat our composite. Composite? Holding the soft, fluffy composite in my hands. It looks nothing like the food I know. The surface of is smooth and completely soft and chewy. Moreover, it seems like everyone's composite is molded into a different shape. Cinnamon's is a circle, Sparrow's is a triangle, August's is a square, and Indigo's is an inverted square. Diamonds? Uh-oh. For the record, I am not an inverted square shape. I am a rhombus, and not a square. Now, they may seem like similar shapes, but they most certainly are not. That's arguable. No, don't say any more, August. August, have you forgotten already? Allow me to explain the difference. Now, square and rhombus shapes both have sides equal to length. Square shapes have its angles equal to 90 degrees, but a rhombus shape has only the opposite angles equal. Rhombus shapes have diagonals of different lengths as well as two symmetrical lines, but square shapes have diagonals of equal length and four symmetrical lines. So, in actuality, square shapes are technically rhombus shapes, but not all rhombuses are square shapes. Oh, thank you for the lengthy explanation. I have forgotten all of it. Well, indigo is indigo regardless. Oh, is that so? Wow, Indigo, stop. As we continued munching, a strange question popped into my head. I'm so curious, I just have to ask. When you eat composites with the same shape as yourself, is that cannibalism? Yeah. No, it is not. Anyway, how's the composite? It's fluffy and soft with a soft, amazing texture, but what does it taste like? And yet, it doesn't have any taste at all. Oh, nothing. Taste? Yeah, like some foods taste salty, bitter, sweet, but this composite doesn't really taste like anything. It's like eating air, but it's more dense and filling. I don't know how to explain it. Not to be rude or anything, the texture is amazing. I give it 2 stars. Cassie, what do you mean by salty or bitter or sweet? No way! Does that mean all food in this world has no taste? That is so sad. I'm not quite sure what you mean, but yes, they all taste the same. Food is food after all, but what makes composites so special is how fluffy and amazing they are. So just texture then? That won't do. You all have never tasted the wondrous flavors the world has to offer. And so we continue to eat, as I begin to share all the different flavors of the food on Earth. I miss it all so much. I remember it all so fondly. Amazing. I didn't know there were so many varieties of food in your world, Cassie. One day, maybe I'd like to visit. Visit Earth, huh? I think composites would still be better, though. Cinnamon, you are... Once you try a wonderful thing called sushi, which it just so happens to be the same shape as you'll never turn back. The food that Cassie speaks of is similar to the composites with the fascinating twist. Seems like something you'd be interested in, August. August? August is already finished with their second composite and moving to the third. What? Munch, munch, munch. That settles it. I made up my mind. Oh, about what? I know how it's like to miss delicious food. If I were in your shoes, I would feel really sad not being able to eat food from Earth. Oh, but I don't think we have the same shoe size. As the captain of ASS, I help you find a way back home. I promise. Okay, but why are you the captain all of a sudden? Come on, it's a fantastic name. More like an astronomically bad name. This wholesome game is trying to be edgy with this one joke. I think it's a pretty badass name. No? Finally, someone who understands me. I think it's badass without the S. Not like your jokes are any better, though. Well, I'm trying my best, okay? Indigo is taking it so seriously. Anyway, August, do you even have an idea on how to send Cassie back to Earth? Nope. Is it even possible? I don't know, but I'm sleepy. I'll sleep on it. Okay, let us assemble after sleeping. Holding back after. After all, every new waking brings forth new possibilities. Thank you so much, everyone. Despite having just met, you're all doing so much for me. I'm truly grateful. Oh, don't mention it. We haven't done anything yet anyway. Aw, shucks, it's no trouble at all. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, actually, can I ask some things about this world? What do you like to know? Oh my gosh, there's so many things to ask. Wow, and it doesn't even save my quick save. How does time flow here? Oh, time? I'm asking because I want to know what day it will be in if I ever get back to Earth. I know there's some stories where different worlds have different concepts of time. Going to one world for a whole year may only result in 1 minute back on Earth. Or I read too many fantasy novels. Well, I have all the time in the world anyway. Time. Now that's a hard one. Why so? It's hard to say how time really flows here. But I suppose, if I had to describe it, I guess time flows really, really slowly. I can't say for sure how it flows compared to Earth. Okay. Why are you all shapes? Well, this is like asking, why are you human? Well, it's because we got a great figure. We are just born like that, I think. How are shapes born anyway? Don't know. Ever since we existed, we were shapes. And that's all there is to it. Huh, okay. Is it day or night now? It's hard to tell. We'd have to go outside and see if the star shapes are up in the sky. You mean the sky doesn't become dark when it's nighttime? Nope, it's always the same bright sky. Cassie, are there stars on Earth too? Yeah, tons of stars. That sounds nice. There used to be a lot more stars here too. What happened to the stars? We don't know, but these days there are less stars up at night. Sometimes it's hard to tell what day it is, so we determine the day by every waking. Waking? Yeah, every time you wake up. Okay, what do you all do normally? I'm really grateful that you're helping me, but I would feel really bad if I were to take time out of whatever you all are doing. Oh, that's no trouble at all, we don't do anything. Yeah, there's nothing to do around here, really. Nothing at all? Yeah, pretty much. In fact, you being here makes it a little less boring. So don't worry about it. Okay. Now I don't have anything to ask anymore. You think? I don't know. I don't have very good memory. I remember my name, though. I don't think that has anything to do with memory. Okay. That's it. That's all I have to say. That is all I wanted to know. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. We don't start chapter 2? Cassie, wait. Yeah, what's up? Can I ask? You really came from Earth because of an accident? What were you doing beforehand? Yep, like I mentioned. I just walked and got hit by a vehicle. The next thing I knew, I was here. I see. Hey, Cinnamon, you coming? Oh, never mind then. Good night, Cass. Good night. Everyone disperses into their own rooms. There is a window beside the bed I slept in. I looked up the sky. A few star shapes can be seen. The sky, it looks so different from the one I know. It looks empty. And a little lonely. What a strange world. Huh. The night sky back on Earth is always filled with stars. I miss stargazing with Grandma. I want to go home, but home is a place I cannot reach anymore. A place that is far away. I have to return to Earth, so that I can find that place. I'll do it. I'll definitely make it back. That truck, it must mean that I was close to my destination. Chapter 2. The Shape of Friends. The next waking. Good morning! Oh, is no one awake yet? It doesn't particularly feel like morning, though. The room is just as bright as when I came here. I don't want to wake the rest up. Maybe I'll go walk around. Are these stairs? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a look. It's time to take an exploration of someone's house that I don't know. It to the next level. Okay, that wasn't a very good pun. At the top of the stairs into the opening to the roof of the building. Whoa. Is this the town? For the first time, I get a good look outside. Looks very, artistic? The shapes scattered haphazardly about the town form all sorts of alleys and walkways, and in the center, floating above everything, is what looks like a huge tower. Amazing! How is it suspended like that? I look around a bit more and notice someone here with me. Huh? Is that... On the other side of the roof is the shape of a friend, and they're holding a little notebook, jotting down something while looking down at the town. Cinnamon? Cassie? You're awake early, too? I usually come here to stretch my legs and look at the scenery. I never expected you to come here, too. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just counting. Counting what exactly? The number of buildings, and the shapes going in and out of them. I'm making sure I don't lose track of the day after day. But why, though? Because of the mysterious disappearance as of late. There are some strange phenomenons happening in the shape world lately. Sometimes certain buildings or shapes disappear completely after a single day, and no one really knows why it's happening. And you're writing all that down because I don't want to forget everything and everyone that lived here. This world, is it in danger? Not yet, but yes. At this rate, it will only be a matter of time before it's... This feeling, it's all too familiar. You know, if Shape World is, maybe the shapes can come live on Earth instead. Seems like an impossibility. Are you saying that you want the Shape World to be destroyed? No! That wasn't my intention. That wasn't what I... No, I'm sorry. August and the rest should be waking up soon. You should go join them. Oh. The lore gets a little deeper and I like it. So, oh, what about you? I think I'll go take a walk. It's okay. I'll come join you all after a bit. Ah, okay. Sigh. Good. It's interesting, because the top of the building is, like, outlined with, like, darker outlines. The inside of the building that they're in looks like it's actually disappearing. Because it's so light, a light gray outline. But the top of the building doesn't look like that at all. Good waking, Cassie. Ah, so you're all awake now? Everyone gathers together. Hello. So, August, sleeping bring you any new ideas? Yes, in fact, I've been thinking about it in my dreams. Oh, you have a plan. Wait, where's Cinnamon? Oh, Cinnamon says they're going out for a walk? Oh, so you already talked to Cinnamon? Yeah, on the roof just now. You two must be the earliest ones to wake up. Cinnamon is always busy, as usual. There isn't an awful lot to do here, but Cinnamon always finds stuff to do. I'm sure they'll be fine. Anyways, August, your idea? Cassie, you said you fell from a really high place, right? A room high in the sky, where you walked to a ledge and fell? I did. I was really living life on the edge. Bruh. Then I'm sure you've all already seen it from the roof. I was thinking that maybe you fell from the huge floating tower way up in the sky. And so, my idea is to take this plan to the next level. No way, I just made the exact same joke earlier this morning. Just not too long ago, in the same conversation that we were having. And by next level, I mean quite literally. All we gotta do is fly you back up into the sky. That's absurd. That's genius. Huh? How does that work? Well, do explain it, Captain of ASS. It is quite simple, really. Look, I even drew us a diagram. A wonderful diagram. It looks perfect. I'm sure this plan will work out perfectly. And we will find some kind of vehicle that lets us fly. And then, fly Cassie up into the skies, into a really high tower. And then, when Cass reaches the strange room, we find the portal leading back to Earth. Actually, doesn't that sound a little too simple? What can I say? I'm a simple shape with a simple plan. A portal to Earth? It does seem rather far-fetched. Even so, I'm willing to give it a try. Aw, Cassie. So, how about we fly, though? He goes kawaii. He blush. I haven't thought that far ahead. It would be great if we could actually pull it off. My goodness, have you lost your minds? In that case, count me in, I suppose. I got nothing better to do. I'm surprised you agree. Well, I can be a pretty open-minded shape once in a while. Sometimes. Perhaps today. I guess Indigo's indigoing with us after all. Indigo. But before that, Cass. Yeah? We should also consider other possibilities. Do you remember anything else about the White Room? Come to think of it, there was something, wasn't it? The page, with the random writing. Oh yeah, do you have that? That's right, I found a piece of paper. A piece of paper, you say? That sounds like it could be a clue. Do you still have it with you? No, I lost it. Do you remember if anything was written on it? Oh no, I don't remember anything written on it. I mean, there was stuff, I just couldn't read it. Oh my goodness, that room must have erased your memories. I like how his outline just goes jagged as he gets panicked. August calms down. Your head is shrinking. Somehow, I doubt the memory erasing room exists. Well, if we keep our eyes peeled, maybe we'll find the lost paper. Say, is there any place here where we can find paper? Like a stationery shop or something? Nope, there isn't a place that sells them like they sell composites. Well, wow, I didn't know papers were such a rare commodity here. Oh, they're not rare at all. In fact, they're kind of in abundance. That's why no place sells them. It's not that it's rare, it's just that there's only one place we can find paper. The paper forest. A paper forest? Yeah, the paper forest north of here is filled with paper trees. Though, the rumors surrounding it are even more interesting. You know the big floating tower? Very rarely, paper planes have been spotted flying out of it. Those paper planes would fly, and sometimes land on the ground in the paper forest. They take root in the ground and sprout new pieces of paper, growing the paper forest. And so, there are a bunch of paper and planes just lying around that area. In town, all kinds of rumors begin sprouting about the tower. Some shapes claim to have seen other shapes leaving the tower flying down. Other shapes claim that the tower harnesses a great evil. You know, all kinds of wild rumors like that. Sometimes we fly around in paper planes. It's pretty fun. Maybe we can get a paper plane for you, and then try flying into the tower. We did try flying to the big tower once, but we couldn't find any way to enter, though. But perhaps if we get it another shot. Wait, can paper planes even hold our weight? There's only one way to find out. August nudges me teasingly. It should be alright. We are pretty light after all. Yes. Oh yeah, it might not be possible on Earth, but here... My body, yes. Is it because I become 2D? We had a flashback to what just happened yesterday. Oh, in that case, let's go. At the very least, we might be able to find clues. And besides, I got the sight see with all of you too. How amazing is that? I think it will be fun. Is that so? And we are happy that you're here with us. I wonder if we'll be able to find something new this time. Alright, let's assemble and head out. Oh wait, should I leave a note for Cinnamon in case they come back? Oh, don't worry about it. I just left a note for Cinnamon. Thanks, Sparrow. Oh, that was fast. Oh, don't mention it. And so we leave for the paper forest. Does it start paper snowing? We walk through the streets, and for the first time I take a good look at this strange world. It sure does feel different from looking at it from above. The skies seem to stretch endlessly into a pure white horizon. Wow, is this snow? Little specks of round circles float down from the sky. It lands and touches my skin and fades away. Indeed, it is pretty, isn't it? Though, I was expecting snow to be a little colder. It is snowing, and yet the air outside isn't cold at all. I watched it as tiny fluffs of snow fell from the ground. Are we there yet? We're running out of composites I packed. Stop eating all the composites. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. No, it's already been an hour. Wait. Really? I'm sure. It's 'cause time flies when you're having fun with us, huh, Indigo? Are you teasing me? How do you even know what the 1 hour is anyway? I don't know. I wonder if it's just August messing around again. Well. The two shapes continued bickering in the background as I take in the view of town. Giant houses in different shapes fill the streets. Hey, are there more shapes living in that big houses? Oh, those over there? Yeah, there used to be more shapes coming in and out of those houses, but recently it seems like they are less of us around. Is it related to the mysterious disappearances that Cinnamon mentioned? Just why did they go away? I don't know. It's strange to me, too. All the other shapes must have moved away because of how boring this place is. Well, we can only speculate. Despite living here, there are still many things I don't understand about our world. I wonder how far the dizzying white sky stretches out to. Just how big is this world? I don't know. Unfortunately, I do not know either. I wonder if we walk far enough, we'll reach the edge of the world. I hear that the edge of the world is a deep hole, where all the missing shapes go. What? Is that really true? Probably not. I guess being in a place like this surely makes for some wild rumors. How about animals? Are there any here? What's an animal? Oh. So there are no animals here too. These shapes have never known the soft, warm touch of a kitten's fluffy paw. We walked past the houses as we chattered about various trivial things. This nostalgic and warm feeling, how I missed it dearly. These peculiar shapes from Earth sound awfully interesting. I'm Cassie. Would it be possible to show us more things from your world? Oh, what would you like to know about? It can be anything. Anything at all. I'm just curious. Oh, I want to know too about the shapes from your world. Somehow I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of kids on a field trip. I know. How about I draw some cool stuff from Earth? I pick up a short twig nearby and scribble onto the snowy floor. I'm gonna draw a tornado. Swirl, swirl. I'm done. Look! This is a tornado, a form of natural disaster on Earth composed of violently rotating air. And they're huge. They reach all the way up to the sky. What? What? It can't be. I know, scary, right? No, that's not it. What's wrong? That's the fabled Fibonacci. What? The what? The fabled Fibonacci? What's the fabled Fibonacci? Some kind of pasta? A perfect shape. Indeed, it is said that such a shape is exceedingly hard to find around here. So, if such a rare shape exists on Earth, I'm so jealous. I don't really get it, but I'm supposed to if it's something rare here. Trust me, you don't want a tornado here. It would blow all the airplanes all over the place. You would never have paper trees at all. Everything would be so delicate. It would get all warmed up into this tornado and just crunch up into a tornado ball. If we manage to go back to Earth, I'll show you the real thing. Okay, maybe not the real tornado, but I'm sure I'll be able to find some cool pictures. It's a promise. I'm not so sure we can go back to Earth, actually. Why not? Well, for starters, we're not from Earth. Oh man. But I'm not from here, and I'm here. But who knows, really. If Cassie can come here, maybe we can visit Earth too one day. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Hey, I think out of all of us shapes, Sparrow would be most interested in visiting Earth. Isn't that right? It would be nice to see some different scenery for a change. I kinda miss Circle. He's more logical. We could continue chatting like old friends as we made our way home. A memory from a long time ago. Grandma, did you take your medicine yet? Oh, sweetie, did you see? They said the end of the world is coming. Lots of games about the end of the world. This caught me off guard already. They, said it on TV. That's not true. You know those are just speculations. Now, about those meds. Yes, I did take them. Don't you worry, sweetie. Grandma will always protect you, even if the world ends. Alright, Grandma, that's enough TV. Don't you worry, the world won't end just yet. Sorry for making you work so hard. I'm all good. Just focus on getting better, okay? Yes, Cassie, my little casserole. Aw. I thought I was the one comforting her, but she had always been the one comforting me instead. Now that I'm stuck in the shape world, there's been a feeling that's been nagging me. Not the strangeness of the shape world, not the peculiarity of the shapes themselves, but the feeling of emptiness. No color, no taste, no animals, and perpetual dizzying brightness. After some time, it seems we reached a place with sprawling trees and grass. Are we there? Is this the paper forest? Wow, there's so much grass here. Hey, be careful. Whoa. I felt Indigo tug on my sleeve, pulling me back from the grassy area behind to the pavement. Careful about jumping onto the grass. You don't want to get paper cuts. Almost had me worried there. Oh, I didn't notice. The blades of grass were paper thin and surprisingly sharp. Thank goodness you stopped me in time. Just glad you're okay. But how did Indigo grab me with such dexterity when their hands are so rotund? Hey, Sparrow, there's your twin. You're pointing at a tree, I know. As I entered the random questions that drifted into my head, entertained the random questions that drifted into my head, a sudden loud noise breaks my train of thought. Hey, stop there! Halt! What? This is the Shape Police. You're under arrest. Oh, by the way, my name is Polis. Do not resist, strange shape. The pentagram shape takes a step towards me intimidatingly. Well, what do you think you're doing? Stay away from Cassie. August steps in front of me and between me and the other shape. Though August is shaking a little, they hold their ground firmly. The Shape Police? Explain yourself. Look at my ID, it says I'm the Shape Police. And I have an arrest warrant for the shape you call Cassie. No one arrests a member of the ASS. Why is there an arrest warrant for Cass? Surely it's a mistake, she hasn't done anything. I haven't accidentally broken any laws, right? Calm down, jeez. Police shuffles around the fine and finds a piece of paper, reading it nonchalantly. As you all may know, there has been many mysterious and dangerous occurrences happening in the Shape world recently. We've been trying our best to investigate this cause of our world's deterioration. And recently someone's entered our world, a shape that is not like us. Their presence alone could interfere with the state of our world. As such, please capture that shape. Signed, your boss. By the way, keep up the good work and you'll get a promotion in no time. Though you really got to stop being so by the book. You didn't really have to read everything, you know? Sorry, just following protocol. Anyways, you heard my boss. Now hand over Cassie. Hold on, this doesn't even make any sense. Cassie being here is somehow a threat to our world? We're trying to help Cassie find a way home in the first place, as soon as possible. Are you saying that the Shape Police has the way to get Cassie back to Earth? Hey now, I'm not the one with all the details. I'm just listening to my boss. I am but a mere pentagon. A pentagoon, if you will. He seems harmless, like everything in the Shape world. Well, right now, we'd like you to be Pentagon. Alright, get him, Indigo. Who is your boss? Why do they want me arrested? Alright, you are all asking too much. Too much. If you keep resisting, I have no choice but to use force. No? I won't let you hurt Cass. I will use the Force. The Force within me. The Force from Star Wars. The Force of turbo speed. Run away. What? Cassie, no. August gives chase, followed by Sparrow and Indigo. However, their speed is no match for Polis. The silhouettes of my friends slowly become smaller and smaller, and eventually they fade into the horizon. Why are you so fast? Polis ran far, far away, with an impossible-to-beat stamina. After what seems to be a long while, it looked as if the sky turned ever so slightly dimmer. What if this corrupt system is making everything worse? I remember waking up. Waking up alone in a new world. No, not quite. It's not a new world. The grass sways gently in the breeze, and the morning sun glows over the horizon. What's going on? I just got captured by the Pentagon police, and now I'm in a chamber of some sort? Everything is just changing around me. It's the same world I know of, but different. I bury these feelings deep within my chest and take a deep breath. The cold air fills my lungs. Alright, let's do this. Shrugging off the unease and waking up every day hasn't been easy. It's been 624. Day 624 of being alone. No, I can't think of it this way. With a skip and a jump, I do a little hop in the grass to shake off these incessant thoughts. I continue walking along the deserted street. Towards Utopia. Chapter 3. The Shape of Lies. And the whole environment seems to change. There's even shadow now. Ugh. Where am I? No way, is this a prison? Sparrow? August? Indigo? It's completely quiet. I guess the world isn't all that wholesome anymore. But not for long. Alright, boss, I got the Cassie. Footsteps outside the door, and then someone comes inside. The Shape? Cinnamon? Cinnamon's the boss? Cassie, you must be here to save me, right? Right? Cassie, sorry, you're mistaken. So, you're with the Shape Police. Okay, I don't miss the Circle anymore. The Circle can go screw off. I thought we were in ASS together, but he turned into an ASS himself. You're the one who ordered my arrest. Yep. I got the note from Sparrow telling me where you guys were headed. So I had the Shape Police wait there for you. I don't get it. How am I a threat to this world? The fact that you're here is an anomaly itself. Let me explain. As you may know, the state of the Shape world is not stable. A lot of strange things have been happening. Time seems to be moving slower and slower. There are less stars in the sky with each passing night. Yeah, this all has been established. I don't want to listen to you. The entire world feels like it's slowly crumbling apart. And when all this is happening, suddenly you appear. You from another world. Do you get what I'm saying? You must have something to do with it. August, Indigo, and Sparrow may have trusted you fully, but not me. I don't know if you have good or bad intentions, but I'm not taking any chances. Maybe you came here out of ill intent to harm our world. Or something happened in your world that is affecting our world. And you appear here is just a side effect of that. Until I am certain what the truth is, I can't let you go. After all, this world is very precious to me. Am I a bad person? I don't remember ever doing anything that could possibly harm the Shape world. I can't possibly be the reason for the bad things happening here. I just want to return home to Earth. I'm really innocent. Cinnamon lets out a soft sigh. Okay. If you are truly innocent, then please tell me about your worlds. It's just all too suspicious to me. Please tell me everything, what you remember, and I will judge for myself. How can you judge something that you don't even know of? What I remember? Where do I even begin? From the beginning or from the end? How should I describe Earth? It has trees, birds, pretty colors, and delicious food. It's a huge planet with lands separated by oceans so vast you don't even know where it ends. It's almost the complete opposite of the shaped world. I miss how Earth used to be. What do you mean, used to? You see, something big and bad happened to Earth. The apocalypse, or the end of the world. Huh? But humans had foreseen it coming, and they had a plan. The end of the world didn't mean the end of humanity. Even at the world's end, we refused to die. At night was the biggest event in human history. I don't know what these are, but they kind of look like cans of like energy drinks just being thrusted down at Earth from space, and it just starts raining energy drinks, and then we all just like drown. Sorry. Millions of pods were sent into space, each one carrying a single human. Okay, that's what happened. These pods would serve to protect us and send us somewhere safe, floating like stars in the sky, illuminated by dark cosmos. Where are the pods even headed? Out there in space? Is it cold? Is it empty? How are friends and family going to unite again? It's not something I would know, because I was not one of them. On Earth, there were many more experimental pods that could not fly. However, that did not mean that they were broken. I woke up in one of them. How long was I in there? Weeks? Months? Years? I don't want to wake up. Huh? Wait, where am I? Grandma? That would be the first day from then on that I would be alone. In this house on the hill. The first place I ran to was home. Grandma. But there was no one there. Empty. Empty. And empty. Huh, this is... There were receipts for purchasing a pod on Earth. The date, installments of a regular payment were made such years ago. Using her entire life savings, using the money that I gave her. Just so she can afford a single pod that barely worked. Grandma, this money, it was meant to be for your medicine. Why? Why did you have to spend it on me? So when you said that you'd protect me, even when the world ends, you meant it. Well, what's the point, if I'm the only one alive? And who was driving the truck? What's going on? There's so many jerks in this story. I stayed there until food ran out, so I had no choice but to leave. In the beginning, I thought that maybe you were still alive somehow, somewhere. But I had not met a single person since then. I would travel like this, scavenging for what I could find to survive. Oh, I'm hungry. I would go from building to building looking for food and other things. Sometimes I would find traces of people who were once there, and I wouldn't know if they were up in space and no longer here. No reply again today. Every day I would be ending at least one message a day to a random phone number. Well, at least until my phone battery runs out, and I am able to find a charging port again. I've already messaged the few people I know, to which there were no replies. Now I'm just trying random numbers, hoping for an answer. Anything at all. Whenever I'm able to connect to a network that somehow still works, I would make countless posts on online forums. Sometimes I do get replies, but these are all just bots. How can I possibly find happiness when everything and everyone is gone? I struggled with this thought a lot at first, but no matter how much I cried or rejected this world, I was still here. Even if happiness was the transiest thing, I still looked for it. And so, I wake up again every day in search of something. Anything. There may not even be other survivors out there. I might try until my death, and I might never even come close to finding anyone. And so, there is no meaning in searching, is there? After all this effort might just not even pay off. But, if I never try, I'll never know. If there is no meaning in searching, then what's the harm in trying anyway? I'm afraid of getting my hopes up and losing it all again. Grandma, you really will get better. And we transition into a different flashback now. It might be selfish of me, but I really don't want to face the day where I'll be alone. It's not selfish, it's scary, yeah? It's a normal thought to have. It's something normal to fear, being alone for the rest of your life. Oh, sweetie, it's okay. Death is something that happens to all of us one day. Mine is no different. It hurts because you've already experienced happiness. That in itself is a blessing, no? So, of course, it would hurt. No parting truly gets easier. Still, I never regretted loving you, the world, and everything in it. And nothing is gonna change that. That's right. Not even the end of the world. That sounds so cheesy. Good thing I like cheese. These cheesy puns, that is. One day, as I was wandering around, I came across an abandoned house. Inside it, I found an old phone. As expected, there's no battery. There's a charger, though. The phone lights up once again, and in it, I found some messages. I know I shouldn't be looking, but this is important. New messages since last year? Isn't that... I kept scrolling through countless messages until I reached the last entry. 12:50 p.m. So I'm gonna look for a place they call Utopia. They said there's gonna be people there. I have sent you the info. Just in case you see this. Let me know, okay? Please stay safe. I love you. These messages, they're from this year. I knew it. I'm not alone after all. In a case with a document are details about Utopia. Someone was still alive. No, many people were still alive. This Utopia? What kind of place is it? Can I really find people there? Maybe Grandma might be. This is amazing! And so I traveled in search of Utopia for a very long time. But then an accident happened that sent me here. Wow, this is our whole life story. I don't exactly get all of it, because I think we started out with our grandma, I guess, and then they bought us a pod that barely worked, and I guess we hibernated in it or something. And then we were alone when we woke up. An accident happened that sent me here, so I guess this one-off person who was just driving, and that's why she was in the middle of the road, so carefree. She hasn't seen anybody in so long, and I was criticizing her on that. I didn't know, though. Though I've already told you all that. I see. The story of yours seems like quite a tale. Could it be? Do you believe me now? Yes, I believe you. But I still don't understand one thing. What is it? Why do you want to go back to Earth? Even if you go back now, wouldn't going back be too painful? And a lonely world. Bro, of course I want to go back now. You stuck me in a jail cell, man. I know it's based on fear, though. Yeah. Why do you want to go back? Why not stay in Shape World? Yeah, a minute ago, you didn't trust me and you didn't want me here, but now you want me to stay? I mean, this is a quick turnaround. I guess he's very touched by my tale of woe. In a brief moment, Cinnamon's eyes widened ever so slightly. The kind and shy Cinnamon that I knew, even if for a short time. Honestly, I didn't really think that hard. What? Earth may be the mostly dead, but I'm still alive? Not just me. I know there are others alive too. So I want to go back. Moreover, the shape world is not so stable, isn't it? Like I said, maybe you can come to Earth instead, together with the other shapes. We can all stay together. And we can all make Earth a little less lonely. What? That's not... No, never mind. It's okay, I understand now. Just now, was that the faintest of smiles? Not gonna bring it back to the trust in me, because I don't want to talk about that. I'll avoid that completely. Thanks to you, I remember everything now. I've been here for so long, I thought I'd already forgotten everything. What? Guards. Lock her up. What? Wow. Okay, you want me to stay here? Bruh, this is not how you treat your guests. What? Well, why? Boss, there's only one of me, though. Whatever. Stay put, Cass. No. Is this out of some weird love protection or something? Or is this like... Did they just interrogate me and then left? Like, I guess most cops do. I shouldn't have trusted you, Circle. I'm disappointed. They got all the information they needed and they just like, oh yeah, fuck you, bye. The cell door closes again as I run up to it, but it's too late. Cinnamon. I thought you were friends. I thought we were part of ASS. I thought that we could all stay together. I thought that I didn't have to be alone anymore. Was I too naive? My body slumps to the floor. What do I do now? Why did Cinnamon, even after I told them everything? Now pull yourself together, Cass. You'll be alright. As you always have. As you always will be. Never mind Cinnamon for now. What's going to happen next? If Cinnamon is still not insistent on locking me up, that means they still see me as a threat somehow. If I were Cinnamon, how would I deal with this threat? I would surely... Elimination. I might die. That means I gotta escape. And escape. My eyes drift around the room, all four walls as hard as bricks. The door isn't budging. There's a small opening at the top of the wall, but... I assumed this world was wholesome. It's actually very corrupt, and that's why it's falling apart, probably. It's too small. No escaping there. I can't reach it, even if I jump my hardest. There's absolutely nothing to do. In times like this, I guess I gotta take a nap. I lay down on the floor. Even so, this room is strange. Is that light shining from outside? I thought that this world is supposed to have light or darkness. This world doesn't have a lot of things, huh? That kinda sucks. I feel like thinking so much is making my head explode. But Cinnamon is acting really suspicious. I feel like I'm missing something. I wonder how the rest of ASS are doing now. They must be worried. August, Sparrow, Indigo. All being... I bet their minds are being, like... I bet Cinnamon's not telling them a bunch of bad stuff about me or something. Huh? August, Sparrow, Indigo? Well, wait. I can't believe I missed that. The greatest clue was in my face all along. I'm sorry, Cassie. If you could go back, what would you choose to do? Well, I don't know if you realize the truth, but I guess I don't care anymore. Whatever you choose, it won't matter soon enough. I finally realized why I've been feeling a little empty. It's because you're gonna disappear, right? Hold on. I'm gonna add a save here. So, our memories have been wiped. By our own choice. No, or perhaps they've simply been eroded away with time. Thanks to Cassie, I seem to remember what happened now. Yes, huh? I finally realized why our names were so out of place. After all, indigo is the color of blueberries, and yet the shape world has no concept of color. And sparrow, a bird, and yet birds do not exist here. And August, too, is the name of a month in a world where there is no concept of time. And finally, cinnamon, my name. The name of a spice in a world without taste. I get it now. The reason their names are from Earth is because the shape people are actually humans from Earth, living in a goddamn stimulation. But then, if the shape world is actually on Earth, then Cinnamon, Sparrow, August, and Indigo are human. But how did they end up in the shape world then? They lived here for a really long time, didn't they? Wait, how long did they even live here for? And how did I end up here? What if the shape world is actually Utopia? The utopia that you've been searching for, Cass. That all of us have been searching for. For our own reasons, we found hope in Utopia. The scientist who created Utopia, he let us stay in this artificial world, though a little begrudgingly, so that we can escape the harsh reality of living in such a dreary world. Sickness, pain, and loneliness cannot be fixed here, but at least they can be suppressed. Cassie, once you return to Earth, you'll surely realize this false utopia. To stop more people from getting trapped, destroying this world is the only way. Maybe you can come to Earth instead, together with the other shapes. We can all stay together. We can all make Earth a little less lonely. Even if we wanted to, we cannot leave this world, because the shapes have already chosen to bind ourselves to this world. It's too late for us to return. I'm really sorry, Cassie. You are someone who strongly loves Earth despite its suffering, and I am someone who desperately wishes to run from it. Chapter 4. The Shape of Nothingness. The next waking. How long did I fall asleep for? Cassie, what are you doing here? You're here to kill me, aren't you? I'm warning you, I can put up a good fight. I need you to follow me, Cassie. I want to show you something. Show me what exactly? Just follow me. I follow Cinnamon with hesitant footsteps. My eyes dart to the hallways as I thought about making an escape, but it seemed impossible. Because the moment we left the prison, there was only pitch-black darkness. The ledge. I couldn't even speak. My eyes were just drawn to the dark expanse below. What is this? Where am I? What is going to happen? I love this game. I mean, I thought it was a little blank, but this game has expanded so much. It took me on a roller coaster I just did not expect. This is actually a very grim game, and I am fascinated that I found it. I love this, by the way. What is this? Where am I? What is going to happen? I just have a really bad feeling about this. Hey, is this where you're going to do some evil villain monologue or something? Goodbye. And then I fell. I guess this is my execution. I fell for what seemed to be an eternity. Deeper and deeper. My heart is beating so fast, it feels like it's going to burst. Is this how I will die? Come to think of it, how do shapes die here? If the shape world is gone, all the shapes here, too, die? What about my friends here? And then my body hits something hard at the bottom. Oof. I take a moment to regain my bearings. I'm alive. My knees hurt a little, but I'm okay. It's absolutely pitch black. There's no one here. What do I do now? When Cassie told me everything, I almost couldn't believe it. I remembered everything, all these memories that I tried to forget. It was a regular day in the office. Now we're in an office? Hey, you look more tired than yesterday, you good? This must be when we were still living at Grandma's, and we were working for her medicine. And yeah, I'm okay. Damn, those eye bags of yours are gonna make pandas blush. At this rate, you're owing to burn out. No, not yet. You know I can't leave now. Don't get me wrong, I'm tired, but I'm happy. Happy working with you guys, that is. Aren't you sweet, Cinnamon Roll? But, I feel the same. Well, I'm only here 'cause, you're still here. I should be thanking you, Rye. Drop the thanks. Come on, we're already old friends. If the world around us were cold, then this would be its warmth. But nothing lasts forever. Even this world warmth would fade. Eventually, the company closed, and we went our separate ways for a while. Oh, so I guess we're getting Cinnamon's backstory, kind of. When I was a small child, I had a dream. Just wait, Mom and Dad. I'll be the most awesomest person ever. Be better. Be the best ever. But as years went by, that dream slowly morphed into something unrecognizable. After all, dreams alone did not fill our stomachs. I lived with my elderly parents at home, always going from work to provide for us. And at some point, I began to settle. To survive, I suppose dreams have to go. At least for now. People and places all feel the same to me now. Did I do good enough? Why did I have to end it again? We did good, didn't we? Maybe I had to try harder. Be better. Be the best ever. I'm tired. Hello, Rye. Sorry for calling this late. Oh, no worries. What's up? I'm just tired. So many things have been happening. It's been difficult to connect with anyone at the new place. Well, you've always been pretty reserved. But don't worry. These kinds of things take time. It's not their fault. I just can't trust them. Well, it's not a bad thing, entirely, to be guarded. If they give you enough reason to doubt them, then follow that instinct. Even so, trust is part of connecting with someone, isn't it? Who knows, maybe you can meet a wonderful person if you do. That's how we met in the first place, haha. Yeah. That day I wished for time to stay still. That my parents wouldn't grow any older and sicker. And that Rye and I would remain friends forever, living in the same city. When the end of the world came, I was fully prepared to disappear along with the world. But my parents managed to obtain a pod on Earth without me knowing. Sorry, Sin. It isn't one that can fly to space, but it still works. You should be safe if you sleep here when the end comes. Mom, how did you guys even afford this? We didn't. We couldn't. It was from your friend, Rye. What? Ahem. He said that the world was ending, and that the only friend he cared about was... Did he get another one for himself? I'm afraid not. Those things are crazy expensive, you know. Yeah. Leave it to the world to make surviving so expensive. Rye. I ended up calling Rye multiple times, but there was no way I could contact him. Rye, why couldn't I protect you? Why didn't I notice? Mom, Dad, either one of you should sleep in the pod instead. I don't think I could. I had the right to. Oh dear. We're already so old now, there's no point in saving us. But you are still young. I hope that you can have a better future. What future? I won't accept it. But that fateful night, my dad carried me to the pod while I was asleep. And when I opened my eyes, I could see his blurry image from within the glass. Is it blurry from the reflection, or... He slouches over the pod as if saying goodbye. No! Don't do anything more for me. I don't want anyone else to disappear because I was useless. My son, I hope you can find happiness in the new world. Why couldn't I be a better son? Why couldn't I do better, earn more, and buy pods for you and Mom? I'm sure that as long as you keep trying, there will always be hope. I'm supposed to be the one protecting you. We have always loved you, and we always will. Why can't things remain the same? A cool mist surrounds my vision, and I begin to feel sleepy. I can't sleep, not yet. I can't even see you properly, Dad. One last time. In the end, who could I even protect? Not my family, not my friends, not Rai. What was I working so hard for? But life continued on regardless. When I next awoke from the pod, I thought about simply never leaving it again. What's the point? Everyone is gone. I tried contacting old family, friends, and colleagues to no avail. Every tiny little speck of warmth in this world is gone. It's just me now, looking up at the vast sea of stars. How did it all come to this? I didn't really know what to do, so I kept on walking and walking with no destination in mind. I kept on walking just like you did, Cassie. I eventually found and entered Utopia with the help of the robot buddies at the scientist's facility. Inside the Shape World, I met Line, the scientist who made Utopia. It seems that he was stuck inside his own creation. Are you really sure you want to stay here? If you sign this, you'll lose your body and become a shape. Not just that, your current memories will deteriorate into nothingness as time goes on. Not like time exists in the world anyway. If I become a shape, can I really forget everything? Probably, yeah. You can't regret this. Going back to Earth, once you're in shape, your shape is irreversible, you know. If there is a chance to forget everything and be happy again, I'll take it. Very well. Let's sign here on this piece of paper. It is a seal that validates your ties to this world. So I bet that paper is... Oh! Well, why couldn't they stay there as humans with their memories? That's a good question. Because I bet that paper was my contract for me to sign, but I didn't sign it, so that's why I didn't turn into a shape. I wonder what happened to the line scientist, because I didn't meet him. It is a seal that validates your ties to this world. Once you sign it, you can't exist through the portal back to Earth. You can't exit through the portal back to Earth anymore. Where did you even get these papers? Don't even remind me. I initially made them for just myself, you know. I just wanted to become a hermit and live in my own creation. But so many of you humans end up here wanting to stay, so I ended up just making copies of it. The paper just makes everything more official, to confirm that you have no regrets, you know? Bro, why can't you just make a utopia in the actual world? And unfortunately, the paper is the one-way ticket to staying here permanently. Well, then, can I just stay here without signing them? You can, but then it won't kickstart the memory deletion process, since the program doesn't recognize you as a shape. Yeah, why would you want to delete your memories? You forget who you are, too, in that, because your experience make you who you are. So you just choose to become, I guess, happy and clueless. Which means you can be influenced by anything around you. I guess the world was always meant to be peaceful, but that's also scary to think about. And other troublesome things if you were to stay here permanently. I know, it was a horribly dumb decision on my part when I made these papers. I blame it on my impulsive feelings when I heard the world was gonna end. If the world was gonna end, I'm going to give myself the best dream ever. As a scientist, how can you not have a contingency plan? If something goes wrong, you can't even go back to fix it. If the other scientists were still here, they'd surely torment me. I was in the midst of developing such a wonderful world, but in the end, Earth had to come so soon. So, I had to cut development short, and couldn't add as much things as I wanted. Like taste. I really wanted to add a giant croissant mountain that you could eat forever. I'm so sad now. Sorry for the rant. I let my feelings out quite a bit. By the way, if you're wondering how I still remember all this, that's because I'm the creator of Utopia. So of course I have access to certain rights. I'm the protagonist. You probably just want to get down to business, huh? Very well. As time went by, my memories grew hazier with each passing day. But I didn't mind. It felt like painful memories I'd held onto for so long were slowly dissolving away like bubbles in the sea. What is the sea, anyway? I eventually made friends, and warmth slowly returned to my world. When you had told me everything, Cassie, the memories I almost forgotten had suddenly resurfaced. I realized that the hope and happiness that my family and Rai entrusted to me, I finally found it all here. I did it. I keep walking and walking, but there's no one here. I don't like this place. Oh my god. Sleapentund? What is that? Some gibberish speaking friend. That sound is coming from underneath. It's hard to see, but beneath my feet is a glass barrier, and below it there seems to be a shape. Are you okay? Who are you? Why are you down there? Sleapentund Ivyan Nia de. Wait, are these things spelled backwards? The dark in leave. Don't me sleep? Wait. It seems like their words are just jumbled. They don't seem to be responding to me at all. Just, what is this place? That shape is no longer of sentience. A different shape appears before me, or rather under me. Whoa, is it before you or under you? 'Cause I can't tell. Who are you? No, who I am isn't important anymore. But who are you, though? Sigh, if you must know, my name is Pansetta. What? That doesn't really explain much. Are you a shape? Sorry if I'm being crude, but you don't seem like a shape I've ever seen before. That's because I'm a shape that has already lost their form. I used to be a rectangle, but I'm guessing some kind of error occurred and I was thrown in here as a result. What is this place? What is this place? You know, this program we're in was created rather quickly for its scope. There's bound to be tons of errors and memory leaks everywhere. It seems like error and junk are thrown into the abyss, unable to be deleted permanently. Circle's an asshole, okay? I don't like him. And that includes anyone. Anyone that dies. Anyone that dies. Do you know what happens when a human in the real world dies, but their consciousness are trapped in this program? Their bodies die in real life, but the world has no real way of deleting them, so they are thrown into this abyss. They are no longer sentient, but the world continues their existence, repeating the last words they spoke over and over again. Just like that lost one you met just now. At this point, those words are no longer theirs. It is the world that is making them speak. Oh, honestly, this place sucks. I was transported here by the program, presumably because there was an error with my own memories or something. My memories should have been erased, but for some reason the program failed to do so. So I'm just waiting for an end to come now. Can you come up here? This glass barrier, did you fall through it? Can't you come up here? Oh, trust me, I tried. But unlike you, I just fell through the barrier. There is no way back up for me. What is this place? You know, this program we're in was created rather quickly for its scope. Oh. I feel like I read this already. I just want to get out of here. I just want to go back. It's dark and scary here. How curious. How are you able to stay on top of the glass? On top of that, you don't appear to be a shape and kept your human form. Wait, did you not sign it? Sign the what? You know, did Lion not give you a piece of paper when you first entered this world? Who gave me what? The paper that is supposed to turn you into a shape and slowly delete your memories. I did not see a piece of paper. I mean, I did see a piece of paper lying on the floor when I first woke up, but didn't see anyone, or do anything with it, or even had a pen to sign it at that point. No way. Is Lion just totally slacking off up there? He must have gone sloppy. Or maybe he just doesn't care anymore. If I could meet him in face, I'd have so many things to say to him. Because of him, I'm stuck here. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. In any case, if he didn't sign it, that's a good thing. You probably have a good chance to return to Earth, I guess. Lion, he's the one who created Utopia, isn't he? That half-baked scientist created this half-baked world, and we all fell for it. Some utopia this is. He tried. It's hard to create a stimulation that actually traps your consciousness. Is a pretty good feat in science. So that paper I found was some kind of key that turns people into shapes and prevents them from going back to Earth. Somehow, Lion wasn't there, and I didn't sign it, but stumbled my way into the shape world. And the shape friends I met wouldn't have known what happened because they don't remember ever being human. How do I get out of the abyss, though? To go back to Earth, I need to leave this place first. Well, gee, if only me roaming the darkness for an eternity could find you an answer to your question. In other words, I don't know. Oh. But, within my time roaming the darkness, there is a particular spot where light shines. I couldn't investigate it because of the glass barrier, but maybe there is a way out from there. And where can I find this light? I don't know. It all looks the same to me here. Go figure. But you know, it's good to have hope. What happens if I can't find the way out? Then you'll be stuck with us until the world collapses or your real body dies. What a joke. This world is just a joke, just like Linus. What kind of stupid person calls himself after their shape? But I digress. If you ever make it out there, go to the huge tower. You should be able to find a portal leading back to Earth. So there really is a portal. Since you didn't sign the paper, the portal shouldn't detect you as an object of this world. You should be able to leave that way. And if you meet Line, tell him to F off. Oh my. Thank you for that information. But you know, the only one able to leave this world is you. Us shapes have no way of escaping. So, what will you do? If you stay, you'll rot together with us. If you leave, you'll be the only one. Earth is a lonely place, isn't it? But if you leave, you can shut off this stupid world for good. You can stop others from making the same mistake. After all, this world cannot erase our pain, even if we forget everything about our last world. And you put yourself in more pain in the dark abyss. The two of us part ways as I begin to search for the light. After walking for a bit, I fully noticed the darkness surrounding me. My heart beats faster, as I came to the realization that I am all alone again. There's no sound but the echo of my footsteps. Even though our meeting was brief, I began to miss the shadowy figure's presence. I walk and walk, but the darkness does not end. Maybe I can... Help! Can anyone hear me? Someone! Up there! I continue walking, occasionally taking naps here and there. But every time I wake up, I only see darkness. How long has it been? Days? Weeks? Or what happens if I can't find the way out? Yeah. And then you'll be stuck with us until the world collapses and the world body dies. We just went over this. So what do they mean by real body dies anyway? I don't know what else you think they could mean, but the body in your actual world dies. So that's what that means. I don't know why you're questioning that one. Where is my real body now? This isn't my real body. It's just my consciousness trapped here. How am I still alive? Am I in a coma? Am I dying? Alone again? I can't die alone. The only one able to leave this world is you. But even if I manage to find a way back and the rest of them will still be stuck here, wouldn't they? Either way, No, I can't do this anymore. Did we give up? I don't want to be alone. I can't do anything by myself. Sparrow, Indigo, Audius, Cinnamon. Please come back. No, not Cinnamon. No, I don't care about Cinnamon. Cinnamon can stay far away from me. I miss the ASS. I hate it here. This place sucks major. Grandma, come back. I just want a hug. I miss your baked potatoes. There's no baked potatoes here. I'll give up. Baked potatoes if you come back. I'll work hard. Whoa! Cassie. Huh? Cassie, are you down there? I must have been hallucinating. Ouch! Oh my god, it's Cassie. What? Something fell on me. A composite? Hang on, Cassie. Oh my gosh, my friends came after me. After all, I have friends. Wow. A rope. Here, grab this. I'm saved. Thank you. I began climbing the rope, stuffing the composite in my mouth. No problem. Come to think of it, I never found that light after wandering around for so long. How strange. Well, it doesn't matter. As I slowly reach the top of the rope, my arms are so sore, but I can see the light, finally. I'm back? Cassie? I'm back at the paper forest. Cassie, you're back. Are you alright? Did you get hurt? I missed you guys so much. What? Cinnamon. And the abyss, the prison, the truth about this place, your memories. It's okay, take it easy. You're safe now. Yep, you can tell us about your adventures later. Here's some composites if you're hungry. I'm just glad we found you. I'm just gonna... Indigo plops down on the floor with a sigh. Indigo, are you okay? I'm fine, just tired is all. On the ground is a heavy backpack, and it contains a bunch of items. How did they find her? How did they have a ladder to get her out? How did they did they know about the abyss? I guess they did. How were we just in the right possible place, too? I guess it's all coincidence. A pen, no, ropes, a tent? Did you seriously search for me all this time? Of course, we could never leave a member of the ASS alone. I would never have made it out by myself. Thank you so much. Oh, no worries. But you know, we never would have found you if we didn't hear you crying. So you ought to give yourself some credit for not giving up. I was about to. You heard me cry? Yep. What was it? Something about potatoes? What's a potato? So you heard all of that. Delete them from your memories this instant. What's wrong? Nothing, it's just embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. You're expressing pure emotion in a hopeless situation. Not embarrassing. It's okay, we won't tell anyone. That's not the point. He's asleep. I guess everyone is tired now. Let's take a break and I'll tell you what happened in the next wakey. I don't know! I should tell him about the circle psycho, right now. Well, okay. Everyone drifted off to sleep in no time in the makeshift tent that Indigo had brought. Tiny snores can be heard from among the little stars in the sky. I wonder if, in real life, our snores can be heard as well. No, Cassie. No time for random thoughts. Time to get some rest. Chapter 5. The Shape of an Unwavering Heart. When the next waking came, I told everyone what happened in great detail. From what happened with Cinnamon to the Abyss, and the truth of the utopia in this world. Oh my gosh. So we were all human. That is a lot to take in. Cinnamon. I know it's a lot, but you guys have to believe me. With all this happening recently, I believe just about anything now. By the way, do y'all remember your past now? Cinnamon seems to remember after all. How do we know that? Like, did Cinnamon just, like, push us into the pit and then, like, scream his life story at us? Because we saw it, but I didn't think the character saw it, you know? Nope, not me either. I don't remember as well. Why is that so? Maybe we stayed in the shape world for much longer than Cinnamon. So naturally our memories are fuzzier. So why is Cinnamon the head honcho of some police force if he hasn't even been here that long, bro? Now that you've told us all that, it does kind of make sense why Cinnamon acted that way too. Did you all meet Cinnamon after I was captured? Yeah, it was a bit strange. We met Cinnamon shortly after you were captured and told him what happened. As I've explained, Cassie is gone. Cinnamon, you always hang around Shape Police, right? Do you know who took Cass? I don't know. You liar! Sorry. I can help you, but I don't think we can find her so easily. Why do you say that? After all, she doesn't belong to this world, right? Maybe there is a good reason why she was captured. Cinnamon, shut the freak up. She does belong to the ASS. Cinnamon. So Cinnamon, what are you suggesting? That we just give up? We were doing fine without her, weren't we? Cinnamon, shut the fuck up. You know it was boring as hell until I came about, okay? I'm sorry, I'm really mad at this character. He's doing all this. He's doing all this stuff. He feels like he's trying to protect us, but he has no evidence that it even had anything to do with me, and he still shuts me out anyway. What is he trying to protect? The dying world? I just can't. Don't you need like all the help you can get? You just push people into the abyss. That's kind of crappy. And now you're just straight up lying to your friends. Straight up. Just nothing about me. What? Before she came here, we were doing just fine. We were happy, weren't we? What are you saying? Our friend is missing, and this is all you have to say? Our friend? Why do you trust her so much anyway? Doing all this for someone you just met. She's a human. What if she really does have bad intentions? You're a human, too! Didn't you realize that? This is after... okay, either this is after he imprisoned me, right? After he imprisoned me and then he left. Or this is after he pushed me. And after he pushed me, he remembered. So... The fact that he remembers such a dystopian world could lead to his untrust of me. But now that he understands everything, he still tries to push me away. And completely, like, get rid of me forever. That is so creepy and manipulative. You barely know her. The way I see it, I'm the only one here who is being cautious. But she hasn't done anything to hurt us. Also, Cassie is really nice. You're just thinking too much, Cinnamon. Nice. How do you know for sure? Cinnamon, why are you so suspicious of her? Huh? It's just I've met people that seem nice but really aren't. It's just that who I trust. What did Rai do to you? Huh? People? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Even so, trust is part of connecting with someone, isn't it? I still believe Cassie. Okay, so Rai did something, but that still doesn't justify this. You trusted all these other shapes. I guess it's because Cassie looked different, but still. So, are you going to help us search for Cassie or not? All I want is just for things to remain the same as they were. I don't want things to deteriorate any further. He also wants to protect his friends. He thinks he's doing the right thing. There's so many reasons for his intentions, but I'm still angry at him. I just want some stability. Is that so much to ask for? Cinnamon, wait. Yeah, after Cinnamon was gone, we continued searching for you. We figured Cinnamon would come back after a while, but I guess they weren't expecting us to actually find you. He even had the cutest name, too. They just pulled a 180 on us because we thought we could trust everybody in this world because it started out so wholesome, but you can't. And that's like another really cool thing. I love this game. Hey, if we are actually human, does that mean we get to go to Earth for reals? If what Cassie is saying is true, then wouldn't it be possible? Wouldn't it be possible, yeah? We were humans once, and yet I have no memory of that. How can we become human again and return to Earth? It doesn't seem very likely, no matter how much I think about it. If I'm understanding it right, that means that only Cassie can go back. And all shapes here will be stuck in the dying world once this program ends. But if Cassie stays here with us, we'll just all perish together. Do we have to say goodbye? Actually, that's only if what I'm saying is true, right? Maybe not everyone tells the truth all the time. Like Circle. Even the information I've been given may be riddled in lies. And I've come to think that not everyone can always be trusted. But maybe that's precisely why. We can still hope. There's a lot we know, but there might be a lot more that we don't. Let's keep thinking and trying, okay? Still, as cheerful as ever, Cassie. Your optimism knows no bounds. A third option. To save every human shape before this world collapses. I want to be that optimistic. That's why, I think, we have to find the creator of this world. Of Utopia. That's Lion, isn't it? Yep, he should be in that tower. Somewhere. We can get there using paper planes, right? Yep. Good thing there should be a bunch of them lying around here. Well, let's get to it. We walk around the path in search of paper planes. Whoa. I grab Indigo's sleeve by reflex. What is this? Oh, sorry, it's just there's sharp grass where you were headed. Oh, thanks. Oh, I found one over here. August waves to us, gesturing to a giant paper plane on the ground. Wow, can we really fly on one of these? Only one good way to find out. Sorry everyone, you go ahead without me first. I'm going to look for Cinnamon. Alone? Sparrow, are you worried about Cinnamon? Yeah, but even if I do find them, I won't let them hurt you, Cassie. Don't worry about me. You all can continue searching for a way out. We'll meet up again soon. Should we come along and search for Cinnamon with you? I'll be fine. Thanks, though. I understand. Leave the search to us, Sparrow. Wait for our good news. Stay safe, Sparrow. Yep. Sparrow's school. Sparrow leaves to look for Cinnamon. Now, let's go. That's actually a very scary job. Now, let's go. We gotta carry this plane to someplace high so that we can catch the wind. Alright. With the combined efforts of the three of us, we managed to lug it up a hill. Whoa, this wind is strong up here. Now, August, Cassie, hold on to the plane. Yeah? I grab onto the plane. It's a little wobbly, but I managed to secure myself on it. Wind so strong. Don't worry, I got you both. August holds on to both of our arms. The plane. August, hold the plane, not us. We're flying. We're really flying. Yeah. Wah! A strong gust of wind sends the plane tilting a little to the side. It's okay, it's all good, I think. Looks like it's not a breeze flying this thing after all. This is not a good time for puns. What if I was just lightening the mood? I haven't heard a single pun from you all since we met up. That's disappointing. Coincidentally, you all know how to steer this thing. Let me try. Indigo steps into the tip of the plane and begins steering the plane. A gust of wind picks up from below us and lifts us higher and higher. Flying is certainly the height of my stay here. The Aper Forest seems so small in comparison now. The tower, I can see it. The wind feels so nice up here, doesn't it? Not as nice as you, Indigo. Where did that come from? We're so high up. I can't believe I fell all the way from this tower. I guess the world doesn't really have fall damage. By the way, how do we enter the tower? Good question. Don't think I see an interest to it. Last time we flew here for fun, we didn't see any way in either. Strange. Cassie, didn't you initially fall from the tower? So there has to be some type of hole or entry, right? I'm not sure. Maybe there's a hole in our logic instead. Oh wait, don't you all think we're going a little fast? August is right, the wind is really strong now. Wait, at this rate, we're going to crash? Indigo, can you do something? I'm trying. The plane flies closer and closer to the tower at a high speed. Wow, the paper just crashed through the whatever this material is, this building though. Dude, this isn't a proper time to make a 9/11 joke, is it? Not at all. Wow. Indigo, August. That's distasteful, right? A little bit. Indigo, August. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. For the most part. I think I'm gonna get a headache. I never knew that paper planes were so sturdy. Oh, I thought that was my head. Thank goodness. Also, this place is really as bright as you say, Cass. We actually did it. I give Indigo and August a big hug. Of course we did. We are impeccable people. Meanwhile, isn't that crashing a paper plane in there? That's insane! Cassie, so they did find you after all. Why do you still... Either way, it doesn't matter. There's no happy ending for us. Trust, huh? So, where did you find this line you speak of? Last time I walked around this place a lot, but didn't see anyone. Oh my gosh, what have you done? Oh, we found him! He's right here! What have you all done? My wall! My lovely wall! That shape, that form. Oh, you're lying, aren't you? How did you know my name? I wonder indeed. Oh, you're the one who turned us all into shapes, yeah? So I see you're a shape too, just like us. You all busted down my precious wall and now threaten to assault me? I'm sorry, when did I threaten this? Knowing my name, no less. Are you guys some kind of virus? Maybe I made a mistake somewhere in the program. We're not here to assault you. We're just here to just have some things to ask you, like a full entire list of questions, like why am I here? What am I doing with my life? What's the meaning of this? Go ahead, make it swift and painless, okay? I know my time is ending anyway. It must be my sins coming to haunt me. Don't worry, you have a lot of time. Ah, a lot of time, too? Kill me. August. It just means a lot of time to chat. We aren't here to hurt you. Oh. Lion, you create this world, right? Yes, I did. Hey, just asking. Is the shape world or utopia collapsing? Yes. When will it fully collapse? I don't know, but from the looks of things, maybe a few years at most. Okay. But I didn't see you here the first time. How would I know that? I was taking a risky nap on the balcony. On the balcony? Oh, I bet if I would have laid down and napped, this would have had a whole different story. Oh, could it be that you were sleeping on the ledge? By right there is supposed to be the barrier. There you can't cross. You see, I placed a bunch of barriers in the shape world that should prevent shapes from moving through them, but I certainly didn't account for humans passing through. There are also other barrier types that grant shapes entry, but not all entities. Other entities. Could one of the barriers be like the grass barrier in the abyss? At least the fall shouldn't hurt that much, I hope. How did I end up here? How does a human even enter Utopia from Earth in the first place? Oh, you need to be hooked up to a special machine, and these machines are all inside my facility. When were you hooked up to it? Your body is supplied with all kinds of nutrients. So no need to worry about health. But I didn't see any machine back then. I think I was hit by a truck, and then I woke up and I was here. An accident? Oh no. I'm so sorry, that must have been my robot helpers. I taught them how to operate vehicles in my stead, but they weren't very good at it. Oh, so it wasn't a human. They must have been one of the ones operating the truck you mentioned. And then they brought you up to Utopia in an attempt to save you. I'm really sorry. So my real body is dead or alive? But good news, the fact that you're still here and you're conscious, that means you're still alive. Haha. Please don't kill me. Why did you create this world? We know why. It's because it was a panic response in the events of the end of the world. For science! Why else? Oh, I've always been creating little gadgets here and there, and I always wanted to create an entire fictional world. Alas, the end of the world came too soon, and I couldn't move my project to space. Not that I could afford it anyway. I spent all my savings developing all my little robot helpers and other things. Utopia was meant to be just for me. But then my little helpers back on Earth must have begun sending more people here. Humans told me their stories when they came here, you know. I want to forget everything. My body is in pain, but I don't want to die. If I were to die, let it be here. Please let it be painless. I told them my project isn't some playground for you to live in, you know? But they begged me to let them stay in Utopia. I didn't have the heart to refuse. Even though I knew that this world wasn't particularly stable. I suppose, deep down, a part of me was feeling a little lonely, too. That's why you isolated yourself up here in this building. I guess you would just like to watch from above. About Pancetta. Do you remember anyone by the name of Pancetta? Oh, yes indeed, I do vaguely remember. Did you meet them? How are they? You see, this is what happened. So that's what happened. To be stuck in the never-ending darkness, tormented by your memories. It's all my fault. I deserve every bit of hatred Pancetta has towards me. Is there any way to help her? I mean, you create this world, can't you change the code or something? I could try if I could go back to Earth and access my terminal, but I can't. I'm sorry, Pancetta. I have a request to ask of you. So, you see, this is what happened. I recount everything that has happened so far to Line. So your memories and form were kept intact because you didn't meet me previously? Though through your little adventure, you figured out what this world really is, and you want to find a way back to Earth with your shape friends by asking me. Yes, we were hoping that there might be a way out of this, together. Getting you out, Cassie, is simple enough. Just head over to the Earth Portal. I can bring you there. Once you enter it, your consciousness will return to your real body. So there is a portal to Earth. I was right! But your shape friend's not possible. Not even I can leave this place with my admin rights. Oh. Why is that so? Can't we just enter the Earth Portal as well? It's all because of the stupid seal I made. Let me show you. Oh. Maybe she can break the seal. Well, you see the portal, it has a seal on it. The seal prevents any shape that has already signed the paper from crossing into the portal. Since all of you signed it except Cassie, there's no way back for us. There really is no way. Well, it was worth a shot asking Cassie anyway. Good news is you can still go home, Cassie. Do I just go home and everyone here just waits for their end? I don't want to say goodbye anymore. I reach out to hold August in Indigo's rotund hands. They feel so soft and squishy like a softball. Cassie. It's okay, Cass. You should go home. After all, it's what you've been wanting to do from the start, right? Did I do a bad thing in telling you the truth? If I didn't, maybe at least everyone can live here without knowing. Without worrying. It's okay, Cassie. You aren't wrong. I never regretted meeting you. Don't cry, August. I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm not crying, I'm Cassie. You two. Is this really the end? Say, Line, can I ask you a question? What is it? Meanwhile. She's gonna try to save everyone, I hope. There should be a way to break the seal, right? Alright, here we are. Cinnamon, I finally found you. Sparrow? Why are you here? Cinnamon, Cassie told us everything. And Cassie and the rest are gonna find Line. And look for a way out. Why did you come here for me despite knowing what I did to her? I essentially tried to kill her because I was afraid things would change for us. I'm not forgiving you for that. I can't say I understand what you're doing is right, but farewells are painful. That's why we're not going to say goodbye. Please trust us. No, Say, Line, can I ask you a question? What is it? Do you think I can learn programming? What? Why the sudden question? If I go back to Earth, I will have access to your terminals, yes? I was thinking maybe. Do you have a button somewhere that says press this and free all shape people from the program by any chance? Do you really think programming is that simple? No. There isn't such a function. There is, however, a verbal command that my robot helpers can execute. What am I saying? That's practically useless given our situation, though. What is that command? Lorem impumsum, dollar sit admet. Oh my gosh. Gibberish. Words spelled backwards. Why do I feel like I've heard that somewhere before? Say that command to my robot helpers, and Utopia will be destroyed. So that's good as accelerating this world's end. Destroy Utopia? Does the end of Utopia mean we'll all die? If Utopia is destroyed, every structure in here will begin to collapse, and we'll all be buried inside rubble and darkness. When that happens, your real body should technically be kept alive by the machines, but your consciousness will end. At that point, are you still truly alive? In other words, we'd be in a coma until our real bodies die. I didn't mean for it to become this way, please believe me. Yeah, it was kind of dumb to make it so you couldn't go back. You should have thought about this a little more. This shoddy project could never have become a hope to others. But there has to be trials and tribulations. No, there has to be something. Something that Line said. If Utopia is destroyed, yeah, he just said this not too long ago. You don't have to remind me. Line, when you say every structure will be destroyed, does that include the seal to the Earth portal? Yes, it does. That means escape might be possible after all. If that's the case, then maybe we can... Oh no, I know what you're thinking. Nuh-uh, no way, it's gonna be too risky. It doesn't matter if it's too risky. You're already all dying anyway, either way, so might as well do something to try to save yourselves. If the seal breaks, we can leave through the portal, no? Yes, but do you understand the gravity of your suggestion? If it fails, we won't even have a few years left to live. Timing will be very tight. Once the command is entered, everything will begin to break apart. To make matters worse, we only get one chance at this. You'll have to pray that the seal breaks before this tower falls. Is this risk really worth it? It does sound incredibly risky. There is no other way to break the seal? Even if we hit it real hard? No, the seal is just the strongest thing in this world. If we don't do anything at all, then Shapes will just be stuck here with no way out. Destroying Utopia is our chance to free all Shapes. Even if it's scary, we have to try. Cassie, if we don't succeed, every Shape dies. Can you live with that weight of that decision? It's not just about you, so I don't think that is your decision to make. Sorry, Cass, I just need a moment to think. Me too, the captain of ASS needs a break. I just blurted out a risky suggestion and didn't even consider the feelings of others here. I'm sorry, Line is right. As for myself, I really couldn't care less, whatever you all decide. This project has gone on for too long now. It's just, while it is true this world is collapsing, for the Shapes that don't know the truth until their last moments, maybe they can still be happy. I'll be right back, Cassie. Farewells are painful. That's why we're not going to say goodbye. Please trust us. No, it should be me who is asking if you all can trust me again. Cassie. We have decided. So what do you both think? Of course they're gonna come with me. We decide that we'll need a giant megaphone. To be completely honest, for us to make the choice for all the Shape people here would be presumptuous on our parts. So we decided it would be best to announce it to everyone here, and do a majority vote that way. We'll let everyone in town know the truth, and we'll ask them to gather here if they're in favor of trying to escape. We've already spoken to Line, and they are able to open the walls surrounding this tower to grant Shapes entry. There should be enough paper planes for Shapes to fly in without having to crash into walls like we did. If enough Shapes show up, we'll go ahead with the escape plan. Then you go back to Earth and activate the command to destroy Utopia. And on our end, the moment we see the seal breaking apart, we'll all enter. I'll use all my strength to break the seal once it's weakened. Of course, bear in mind that there is a possibility that no Shape shows up here at all. But for me, and August at least, we personally like to try the escaping. After all, how could we possibly choose to stay here after knowing everything? If that's what you have chosen, I'll support everyone with everything I have. As the captain of ASS, I can't possibly give up so easily. August, you're still scared, aren't you? How did you know? If you're still uncertain about this, let me know, okay? We don't have to do this. It's true, I'm still kinda scared. But even if I'm scared, knowing this world will eventually end. Nothing is scarier than that. So far, better tomorrows. I'll be brave. For better tomorrows. So I see you all have decided on what to do. Line, you were behind us. I've been here all along. There's something on my mind still, if we do escape. I mean, Utopia's already being destroyed. What will happen to Pansetta? Pansetta is still stuck in the abyss, aren't they? Not everyone can be saved, you know. The glass barrier, even if it starts breaking down, there wouldn't be enough time to shave the shapes in the abyss. Are you really okay with it all being destroyed? After all, it's your precious creation. A creation that no longer provides happiness to the one who created it. Utopia once provided me relief, to me and many others, but things change. And so I suppose all we can do is continue moving forward. We need a cool name for this operation, no? I don't know. Do we really need a name for it? How about Operation ASS? I'm not even going to question the name of your merry group. I think something like Operation Escape will do just fine. What should we call it? Operation... Oh, I get to name it. Operation... I can't think too specifically. Operation Wa. I'm the Wa Queen, so we will name it Wa. Yes, I like it. Anyway, how do we even begin finding a megaphone? Oh, not to worry. My tower coincidentally has a built-in megaphone system. This town is not that big anyway, so it should work. That's awfully convenient. I'm not complaining, though. It's time for Operation Wa to begin. Hello, citizens of Shape World. Ah, crap, was that too loud? You are doing just fine. Sorry for making this announcement like this, but there is something important everyone needs to know. And then I talked about the truth of Shape World, about Earth and everything in between. I know it sounds crazy, but please believe me. After all these strange occurrences in Shape World are not coincidences, although it is risky. If you want to escape, please come to this tower. That's Cass. They really managed to find a way out. All of us. The way to escape? To bring forward the destruction of Utopia? Cinnamon, we're going back. This is our last and only chance. But it's so sudden. Even if we do make it back to Earth, what will become of us? I don't know, but we'll be together. If we are still alive, anything is possible. Don't worry, I'm with you. Look up in the sky. After some time, many paper planes rose to the skies. I couldn't believe it. It's almost mesmerizing in this white abyss. Almost like that night. They're coming, after all. That night when all one by one, the shapes fly in and gather inside the tower. Oh hey, Cassie, it's been a while. Police? You aren't here to... Nah, you're good. I'm not working anyway. I'm here because I heard your announcement. So, sorry for the whole capturing you thing. No, it's not your fault. Thanks for coming, police. Oh, that's great. By the way, it seems like almost the whole town is here now. In the end, there's about 15 shapes gathered in the tower. Is that really the entire town? Pretty much, yeah. I honestly didn't believe it at first. This weird shape spouting all this. They said they were human, so are we. Yeah, the shape world is boring anyway. True, this place kinda sucks. We really lost our memories. Maybe they were so painful we decided to come here. Well, good thing I can't remember then. What do you think Earth is like? The shapes continue talking amongst each other. Okay, it's time. Time for Operation Wa to commence. Cassie, come here and step through the portal. Do you remember the command? You better remember this command right now. Never mind, let it write it down for you. Good. Here, it's on this piece of paper. Take it. Thanks. How can the piece of paper in my unconsciousness go into the real world? That's a good question. Anyway. Remember, when you reach Earth safely, tell the command to my robots. Stay safe, Cass. We're counting on you. We'll definitely see you on the other side on Earth. Alright. Here goes nothing. We're gonna go back to the real world. I step into the portal, engulfing me in its warm lights. Oh, by the way, Indigo, did you see Sparrow and Cinnamon just now? No, I was about to ask if you saw them. I'm sure they are already on their way here. And here we are, Chapter 5. Welcome home. Sounds and sights mesh together into one, and slowly, I can't feel my legs anymore. Moving for space, but not walking. And then I open my eyes. Oh, this is so adorable! Oh. Color returned to the world, and I could feel the cold air against my skin. I feel like I've taken long naps so far, and this one was a particularly long one. I sit on a fluffy bed with the glass panels lowered to its sides. These beds encased in glass, there's people in them. They're all still in Utopia, it seems. A bunny nearby tends to a plant, others sweeps the floor diligently. Poke one of the beds encased in glass. Well, it doesn't hurt to try. I give the bed next to me a good poke. The person inside, and it lays as still as before, refusing to give up. I give it a good shake. Please wake up. Can you hear me? Sleepy time is over. Where? Where? No shake, please. Two small bunnies scamper over, hiding behind a shelf nearby. Wow, so cute. They're bunnies, no? I wonder if that affected anything. Looking closer at their bodies, they're made of hard material. There's a little roller underneath them. A robot. Hello. Another one. Your Lines. I am Sakura, Lion's robot helper and trusty companion. Weh? Wahi. Sorry, these two aren't used to language modules yet. They are Pippi and Oppo. Robot helpers just like me. They told me what happened to you. As their big sister, I deeply apologize for the troubles they've caused. What happened exactly? All I remember was an accident. The little ones were attempting to operate a truck for the potato field outside, but accidentally hit you. Why do robots need potatoes, though? I guess they're making substance to, keep the human bodies alive. So unfortunately, they lack the means to drive vehicles safely. In a panic, they sent you to Utopia in order to save you. Sorry. How adorable! Still, I believe that with enough training, one day they'll learn to be better helpers. I never knew Lion could have such an adorable taste in his creations. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to activate the command to destroy Utopia. Destroy? I meant Line. Utopia is going to collapse soon, and activating the command might be the only way to save everyone inside. I know it sounds crazy, but... Do you have the command? Yep, I got it. Oh no, I have to remember it. Oh. But these two things look exactly the same. Oh, except for the O and the E. I think it's a Met. I'm not sure if that's the right one. What a mouthful. That is correct! Okay, good. What happens if I say the wrong one? That command is only known by Lion and myself. If he gave you that command, then that is all I need to know. Well, it will be done. A tiny gem materializes and glows from Sakura's dress, and after a while it stops glowing. It is done. The shutdown process has begun. I hope everyone can come to Earth safely. Papa home. Meanwhile, in the Shape world. We're almost there, Cinnamon. Buildings, trees, and even the sky begin to shake. It's already begun collapsing. We gotta hurry to the portal. You tired? You can rest your head on my back if you want. Whoa, careful with the flying rocks. Hopefully we can make it to the portal in time. No, Sparrow. Look, the tower. As we fly closer and closer to the tower, I see many shapes still inside it. They are all huddled together near the portal to Earth. No one is left for the portal yet, but everything is still falling apart. A flash of darkness sweeps across my mind. I don't want to die. Is the seal not breaking? I don't believe it. Sit tight, Cinnamon. I'll go as fast as I can. Sparrow, thank you. I'm sorry. It's not me you have to say sorry to. It's Cass. No, I meant nothing. Just keep hitting it. Arg. I used all my strength, but it's not breaking, Indigo. The only thing that's breaking is my heart. We can't give up. Everyone is trying their best to hit the sill with everything they got. Very faint cracks appear on the sill, and yet it does not bulge. The tower is gonna crumble. These feeble hands are not one for brute force. Stop complaining, Line. Just keep hitting. Another shape grabs Line by the collar violently. It's all your fault. Why did you have to make this seal? Why did you have to trap us here? Stop. Now is not the time to settle grievances. Hey, chill, folks. Police steps away and tries to calm down the other shapes. The tower, it's collapsing already. It's futile. It's futile. We're gonna die. Wah. That's the name of this operation, by the way. Indigo, did you hear that? A sound from above. Sparrow plops onto the floor from the top opening of the tower. Sparrow, you made it. Where's Cinnamon? Goodness, how did you fall from the sky? Never mind that. Help us break the seal. The tower is going to collapse any second now. No, Cinnamon, they... In that moment, a loud crash reverberated for the entire tower. Something large had crashed into the other side of the wall, creating a huge hole in it. The seal. It's broken. Not just that, the entire wall facing the portal is shattered too. Is that... The seal is broken, and on the other side of the broken hole is Cinnamon. He flies right through it. Thank goodness it's broken. Cinnamon. Before I could even register what I was seeing, Cinnamon fell just like that. The seal is broken. Everyone, to Earth! Quick, before the portal collapses. No, I can't leave Cinnamon. Hey, it's dangerous there. Cinnamon fell. I can't. Let me go. We have to go. There's no time. No. A hand softly tugs me from the broken ledge. As the shapes start running into the portal, I am shoved nearer and nearer to it, and further away from Cinnamon. And then everything became fuzzy. I could no longer feel or hear anything. I can't. Some time ago, everyone is hitting the seal with all their might. Somehow I knew that Circle would probably try to sacrifice himself or something. It's just, I just need to say when I have a, I have a hunch, because sometimes I feel like you guys don't believe me, but this felt like it was gonna happen. He feels so, it's like all that pressure. He feels so bad about being the best, and now he feels like he failed in a way, so he feels like nobody wants him, so he'll do something to sacrifice himself to save everybody, and maybe he'll feel better about being his best self again. It's a long, complicated process. Is the seal not breaking? I don't believe it. Sit tight, Cinnamon. I'll go as fast as I can. At this rate, no one will be able to escape. Sparrow, thank you. I'm sorry. It's not me. Yes. The seal is weakened, but it needs much greater force to be broken. Sorry, you'll have to help me pass on the message. Sorry, I can't go with you. And sorry for the hard landing. But we have no fall damage. Please have fun on Earth for both of us. I promise. I'll definitely break the seal and everyone will return home. I'm so stupid. Happiness has always been right in front of me. So this time, I'll be the one to protect happiness. After all, you guys are more precious to me than this world. But they wanted you to come too. And then everything went blank. Where is everyone? I walked and walked and walked until I could no longer feel my feet anymore. Getting sleepy. Back on Earth. Are they still not waking up? However, after an agonizing wait, people began to stir in their beds. And one by one, they began waking up. I walk along the room, looking at each person, taking in every movement and sound. My head. Let me sleep a little longer. You've been sleeping too long. Get up. Thank goodness. It worked after all. There, is that Lion? Suddenly I hear a commotion on the other side of the room. Whoa, calm down. Another person lunges at the man in front of me. Is that Lion? We seem pretty disheveled and tired. Well, I guess he has been in Utopia for a long time. How did you know I was Lion? You and your silly scientist coat, how else? You almost got us killed with that shoddy program. No fight. Pee-Pee and the other one huddle next to Lion's ankle, tugging at the fabric on his trouser legs. Everyone stop, everyone. Fighting isn't going to solve anything. Another human appears, breaking the fight between Lion and the angry person. We're all here. We're all we have now, after all. Besides, we're the ones who initially agreed to enter Utopia. You can't pin it all on Lion. Oh, you're Cassie, aren't you? I'm Paulus. It's nice to officially meet you. Yes, it's nice to meet you too. I can't believe it after so long. It's been so long since I talked to another human face to face like this. The agitated person tried to take another lunge at Lion, but then falls to the ground. Oh, come on, you. Hold on to my shoulder. It can't be easy to walk around after being in bed for that long. Sorry, Cass. We'll catch up later. Yeah, sure. Police carries the stumbling human to an open bed at breakneck speed. What is going on? Oh, hey, Cass. Welcome to Earth again, I suppose. I guess everyone is feeling a little feisty after everything that's happened. I guess it's my fault after all. Well, it's clear that our team dynamic is not the best right now. How are you feeling, Cassie? I'm okay, just taking everything in. Should you be looking for your friends? Ah, that's right, the rest of ASS. They should be awake too, right? My eyes wander the room in search of familiarity in the sea of unfamiliar faces. And in that moment... Cassie? Cassie, is that you? Yes. And there they are, the friends that I would have seen for the first time. I sniffle. Oh! Wow. Wait, who is who again? Me, I'm August. It's nice to finally meet you, Cassie. Are we supposed to just be guessing right now? Same here. I bet Indigo is the tall one. And, you're a lot shorter than I expected. Don't be rude, Indigo. August is the blonde one. And, yeah. Sparrow is the girl with the white hair. Yeah, don't be rude, Indigo. It's our first official meeting, after all. Well, wait. Suddenly, now I'm the rude one? Haha. Didn't this happen, like, last time as well? Indigo is Indigo, after all. But for real, I'm glad to see that everyone made it back safely. I'm so happy You kept your promise, Cassie. Thank you. We finally have reassembled. Assembled. For real this time. Cassie, we need to tell you what happened. Back in the Shape World. And then they told me everything. About what happened while I was gone. About Cinnamon. We talked and talked about so many things. About everything we need to do since we're back on Earth. About our worries on how to survive the days ahead. But even at the world's end, we'd find each other smiling. We'd find each other happy. After all, after experiencing the end of 2 worlds, what else is there to lose? finish. But someone still isn't here. Behind curtains, someone still sleeps. That's right. Cinnamon and Pancetta still hasn't woke up. Cinnamon, I'm sorry. I watch as the tower slowly fades into the distance. I'm falling and falling. Light slowly fades as I descend into nothingness. Is this how Kelsey felt when How is everyone doing on Earth now? Come to think of it, I've never actually seen how everyone looks like in real life. Well, I can't imagine. The friends who have shown me warmth. I hope you wake up to a better future. And then, I had a long dream. Within the darkness, my mind wanders. Is this what emptiness feels like? And for a long time, I wondered. Whenever I felt panic rising in my chest and loneliness overtaking me, I'll imagine your happy faces, and all will be okay. I'm sorry, Cass. Cinnamon's sacrifice will let us, back here safely, is what. I don't know how he did it. Cause it looks like, cause if he crashed the airplane into the thing to break it, wouldn't he just go into the portal? This whole thing about him sacrificing stuff is something I don't understand, because it didn't really explain how he broke the portal, and I would assume he used the plane to do it, but again, even if you fly the plane directly into the portal, you would end up in the portal with the plane. So that just doesn't register in my mind. Maybe I missed something. No, it's not a sacrifice, because Cinnamon is still alive. What do you mean to say? Now that you're back here, you can modify your program, can't you? You mean, you want me to find a way to save those who are still trapped? You're the genius, aren't you? You created Utopia, so take some responsibility. It's not going to be easy. Even if I manage to salvage the program, we have to hope that their consciousness is still intact. Somehow. But you're right. It is my responsibility. As long as I'm alive, I'll keep working on it. No matter how long it takes, you have my promise. And my apologies. Thanks, Line. And so time passed as we all of us accumulated back to life on Earth. Turns out that the facility used to be a large, state-of-the-art technological research institute that Line worked in. But ever since human left for space, it had been pretty much vacant. It wasn't easy as food was running low, but with the help of everyone and the robot bunnies, we were able to get by. Some people did eventually decide to leave and continue their adventure, wandering this Earth. And as for ASS, we stayed behind to help everyone out, and also to help care for those who are still stuck in the darkness. As long as we keep looking ahead, that surely one day, it will all be okay. The end for real this time. Thank you for playing. Wait, there's more. Hello, I'm Katsumori, the creator of this little story. Well, to be exact, I'm the robot stand-in for my creator. I recently got some upgrades to my model, woohoo! Still no color, but one day though. Just popping in to say thank you very much for playing. Yes, I know, there's already a black screen with thank you text and you just saw it. But hey, you can never have too many thanks, right? I put it there just because it looks cool. You know, the story started as a silly little short concept, but I had so much fun making it. I kept adding more and more random bits, so I ended up being way longer and more chaotic than anticipated. By the end, it also happened to be my birthday today. Yay. But did you know that every day can be your birthday too? As long as you wake up alive every day, then every day is an alive day. Wait, as long as you wake up alive every day, then every day is a live day. A live day. And that's pretty much the same thing as birthdays, yes? At least that's what I think, since I'm a robot. Whenever I am powered up, it is my new birthday. Well, I'm hungry, so I gotta go grab lunch now. Bye-bye. Oh, even the beginning changes. They got some color. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. I'm actually gonna do this one more time. But I think it's because I have... hold on. I have this opinion that the second option is gonna be like the option that gets me into the shape world. And if I stay down and sleep, line will probably come up and I'll have a chance to sign the contract. It's probably a dream after all, time to nap. That's right, there's no way this is real. In fact, if this is a dream, then surely I'll wake up eventually. I guess I'll take a nap until then. I close my eyes and try to dream of sweet things, but it is difficult to do so. Hours seem to pass as I drift in and out of consciousness until exhaustion sets in, tossing and turning until time seems to slow down, till eternity, but still I did not sleep. My stomach rumbles. I've laid here for so long, I'm so hungry. It's not a dream after all. I gotta find food. Oh, what's that over there? Useless. I can't eat it. Can't eat paper. But we look at it anyway. And you know what? That didn't happen. But that's okay. I think I'm done. Let's see. The skip button. Maybe we can read some extra dialogue real quick, huh? This was such a long game. I love it. It only took me by surprise, to be honest. So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm glad I got to play this. So. Might as well get everything I can out of it. Oh, but you were curious, weren't you? If we don't ask anything, he says that. I guess I wasn't that curious. Because I already have everything I need to know. Oh, let's draw a croissant this time. I'm done. Look! This is a croissant. It's very tasty. Though I made it kind of look like, shit. Oh, what? What? It can't be. What's wrong? That's the fabled Fibonacci. Is that gonna be my reaction every time? Okay, what's the Snell look like at least? Okay, let's draw a Snell. Aw, that's cute. I'm done. Look, this is a Snell. Cute, right? What? It's the fabled Fibonacci, isn't it? Everyone's so excited about this, but I've never met the fabled Fibonacci. They say that this thing exists, but where is it? They didn't show up. Maybe Panchetta's the fabled Fibonacci. Why did you only send one police member? I mean, it doesn't seem very efficient if you're catching a criminal. It would have been sent at least 2 members to ensure my arrest. Of all the questions you could have asked, this is what you're concerned about? I really don't understand you at all. What? Nothing. Anyway, let me explain. Okay. We can actually go back and ask the other question. What's he gonna say about this? Why am I being arrested again? Well, we know that. I thought we were friends. Sorry, but I just can't trust you right now. As you may know. Yeah, we know. It's not stable. Are you a bad person? Maybe. And maybe I'm not a person, I'm a shape. I did nothing wrong. Let me go. I just want to return home. What's wrong with that? Are you that desperate? And you're just arresting me without proof? Yes. I just want to do everything I can to protect the shape world. What's wrong with that? Even so, locking me up here is not right. I'm really innocent. Okay. Okay. And we tell him our life story. Cinnamon, do you trust me now? Yes. That's why I'm gonna lock you away. I'm sorry, Cassie. It's okay. I'm just glad we could clear things up. And now we get locked up anyway. Even if we ask, and he says yes, he still doesn't trust me. We did it. Skip. Yes. There's no other... Oh yeah, there is the option to say it wrong. I'll do nothing this time. It's peaceful here. 2 tiny bodies crawl into my bed and onto my lap. Weh. Human awake? Wow, so cute. As I start petting their heads, I realize that they are not actually bunnies. The material under my fingers feel hard, and I could feel some kind of roller underneath them. Yes. Alright. Elmot. That doesn't sound right. I'll give you one more chance. If you're just messing with me, I will need you to leave. Oh, sorry, I think I got it wrong. I took another look at the note Lion gave me. And it should be... Oh, we can do it anyway. We save everybody anyway. We don't have the option to leave. She's like... It's either one or the other. There's no second ending where I get kicked out of the facility and I don't save everybody. And that's it. That's the shape of happiness. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long tale and the video itself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to play the game for yourself, read it. The link is in the description below. Alright. Thank you, and goodbye.